Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we've got another game. It's called Cyberspin. It sounds like another Top game. Alright, what do we got here? Japan. Alright, it's a racing game. Very weird name for a racing game. Jesus. The controls are insane. Like your car wow, your car just goes all over the place. It's gonna take a let's try it again. We'll see if we can get the hang of this a little bit. Jesus, your car just moves, man. Whew. I guess maybe that's why they call it spinning top, because your car just. All right, I am terrible. Like I've never liked racing games, and this one definitely takes some getting used to. Oh, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting we're on Super NES and we have the bumpers. Okay, that changes things. Definitely takes a little getting used to. But you can almost play the game just by using the bumpers. Alright, well that kind of changes things a little bit. It's definitely a game that takes a lot of getting used to, because it's not like your average racing game. Way too soon. So yeah, you actually play this game pretty much just with the bumpers. You hold down gas and you just use the bumpers. Get on there. I thought I was doing good, and then it said, nope, you are not. The tires just bounce you off. I mean, there's something said about the game. Like for a racing game, it's kind of unique. How everything controls and moves. But the whole fact that you actually play this game with just pretty much the bumpers is insane. It's weird, but it's different, definitely. Yeah, you literally just play this game with with left and right bumper on it. You honestly very rarely need to use your D-pad at all. Definitely not my kind of game. Once you understand how to play it does change dramatically from what you would expect. But it's definitely, like I said, I mean, I don't like racing games as is. And I mean, this one is very different, and it doesn't feel like your average racing game. But at the end of the day, like doing the same laps where you just hit a bumper, hit a bumper, hit a bumper, hit a bumper. Once you learn the timing on when the symbol shows you when you're turning and using it, it almost becomes like a second hat where you get the hang of it. I'm sure they're going to introduce actual racing. Yeah, see, like I guess ours, the first one is just a time trial to get you used to what you're doing, and then you get to race. So you'll be introducing the actual D-pad, I think, in this aspect of it. But still, for the most part, it's just timing and when to use your the bumper. So it's unique. It's different. It looks good. It controls for what the game is. It's doing exactly what it wants to do. So in that regard, I feel like it does control very well. But the controls, your car is all over the place. It's very, very touchy, and like trying to master using the bumpers and everything on doing everything. It is going to take at least 2 or 3 races to actually understand what's going on. I feel like once you do, if you like racing games, I think you would actually really enjoy this one. But it's not going to be for everybody, and you really have to be in that niche of really liking racing games to want to get into this one, because it's not like your typical racing game. It's a little different on everything else. And at the end of the day, like we're seeing this, we're mostly just, you're kind of just pressing the buttons. It doesn't look like it's slingshotting very much, which is good, where I don't like the slingshot very much, but I understand the use of it. But after that, if you pass everybody and it doesn't slingshot, all it is going to be you learning the track and just hitting the button as you go. So I don't really see it as a prolonged game unless you really love racing. And seeing that it didn't have a two-person mode, so not even being able to play against friends or whatever, also kind of really devalues the game, I feel like, to where I don't think there's enough game here to justify, really spending a lot of time and money on the game. If you bought this like new, I'd be a little disappointed after a little bit. I think the new and shiny, like you'd be like, oh, this is a great game, and you'd have fun probably for, a couple days, maybe a week. But then once you understand what the game really is, I feel like you're gonna lose a little bit of joy out of it, because it really, I think it takes less of the actual racing part of it, and more just learning the track and then hitting the bumpers. Because this game, like I said, really is 90% of the game is just hit a bumper, hit a bumper, hit a bumper, hit a bumper. And that's really the extent of it. Like, we got this racing, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of actually, like, intense racing really involved at all in this game, from what I can tell here. Granted, this is just a demo, so who's to say? But, I mean, a lot of times they are fairly straightforward when it comes to the demos on kind of what to expect from the game. So anyways, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, you guys have a good one.